Hello, my love. So if you have chosen the option of the plant, welcome guys to your reading. So the first thing that I have heard for you when it comes to what you need to invest in at this particular moment, so I've heard it very clearly, is something that you can do just for the sake of it. I feel like when you are approaching any kind of project, when you are approaching any kind of idea, you are more the kind of person that is strategic, that wants to see maybe the outcome of the actions that you are doing and where they're leading you. And I feel like something, great opportunity that might be open to you has a lot to do with doing something just for the sake of it. As in, maybe something that you feel passionate about, something that comes out of pure inspiration with no specific objective, just for the sake of you enjoying this particular activity or this particular thing that you want to do. And I feel like there is a great emphasis on time, on things that take time that they need to take. And I feel like doing this particular activity, we're gonna look into more details about what it is and what you need to know about it, but this is just like the first messages that I got, which are all about not being conscious when it comes to the time that you are maybe investing in one particular thing that we're gonna look into, and like leaving it and letting it grow at its own pace, and for you to enjoy every second of you practicing it. It could be anything really. We're gonna get some more details. So I wanted to get one oracle deck and one oracle card, and then one major arcana, and then we're gonna continue with the cards. So what you should invest in. What is the thing that you should invest in? Sweetheart. The Magician. Yeah, I feel like it could be, with those two cards, I felt very strongly music. So it could be for some of you that might be inspired, as an example, to start taking courses for to start learning to play an instrument, or something that has a lot to do with manual work. For some of you, it could be, as an example, making jewelry, making anything that for you, with this Magician card, with this number one, it's all about you. It's all about your individuality. It's all about your own desires and about like nothing else. And this card that is coupled with it really is emphasizing a lot on the messages that we have heard earlier, which is all about what are the things that are gonna make you feel good. Any kind of activity that is gonna make you feel good. And I feel like there is a potential for this particular thing, even if you're not gonna have any source of expectations of what is gonna come out of it. There are gonna be great magical surprises. Let me tell you that. So let's get some cards now. What seeds should you plant at this particular moment? Let's get two cards. The Star. I feel like if you have an idol, this is just for you, maybe to almost have a clearer idea when it comes to where to look, or when it comes to mostly where to start, when it comes to maybe looking for something to do for your own enjoyment. Do you have an idol? An idol that does one particular thing. It could be that you have a favorite actor, a favorite musician, a favorite singer, whatever the case might be. This particular activity has a lot to do with one specific idol that you have. This could be someone that was in the past, as in, because this card is really giving me like the 30s and 40s vibe, like for the 20th century. Something that it could be even tap dancing, or it could be also maybe starting to learn more about acting, or to take acting courses, or to just get into some sort of a club that they gather together and they enjoy this particular hobby together. So this is what I see. I feel like this is just the initial idea, or maybe the initial way to approach this particular new activity, and then afterwards it's going to be very much clear to you which action to take. So let's get one more. Any clue, please? Any other clues when it comes to this particular activity? Five of Wands. Yeah, it includes other people. So in any case, this particular activity is practiced within a group of people, within maybe some sort of a club, as I have told you earlier, or some sort of a gathering. This gathering could be even online. It doesn't really matter. All that matters for you is maybe to connect with people that might share the same like interests, or that have maybe the same passion. If for some of you that are going to discover this passion, just follow it by maybe getting to know other people that share the same interests as you. And as you can see in here with those horses, they have wands as a symbol of them being a unicorn. So I feel like acting, for some of you, maybe you're going to be interested in taking certain theatrical courses, or being interested in theater or performance, generally speaking. For some of you, even like public speaking, anything that has maybe a connection to you expressing yourself, or maybe to you connecting with others and expressing a side of you that really was maybe in the shadows, or that you haven't really given a chance to you to maybe express this side. It's time for you to actually unleash this part of you, maybe that it was not very much exploited in the past. So with this sweetheart in the Five of Wands, this could be even something that might look quite different from what people actually expect of you. It could be, as an example, for some of you that are feminine, and you can flip the scenario around. It's not really about feminine or masculine, because I'm getting all kind of energies in this particular option. But more importantly, don't restrain yourself from going for something if it does not match maybe how you look, or how you appeared, or anything that has a connection with how people perceive you. So for some of you, as an example, that are very feminine, delicate, and you want to take courses maybe to start playing drums or start playing electric guitar, go for it. Don't let yourself maybe overthink, or maybe categorize yourself without any sort of reason. And this is really something that you need to keep in mind at this particular moment. So let's get some cards right now about what can you do, like when you're gonna discover this passion, this particular thing that you want to pursue. What can you do? What are the actions that you you might want to consider? Two of Swords, and those two together, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I really feel, again, this emphasis on time. This is something that is planted, that is going to grow very fast as compared to others. But the more that you're going to focus on your own enjoyment, the faster time is going to pass, and also the faster you're going to develop this particular quality. Or I'm hearing even like quality for some of you, as an example, that want to gain some sort of a skill, or maybe look into how you can gain certain things about maybe your, like, change or improve certain things about your personality, or anything really that has a connection again with those clues. Something that has a connection with some sort of an idol, or someone that you look up to. And also this activity can be shared and can be like developed within a group of people. And in here, I feel very strongly that time is gonna pass very, very fast. And this I really feel very strongly with the Magician and with those two cards, that maybe you have some sort of almost like a memory even generational memory or something in your DNA that is almost storing an information that wasn't really utilized. So for some of you, as an example, that could be great athletes, but you have never really considered certain activities that might permit you to look into this side of you. So something that is innate to you, something that you came into this world with, some sort of a gift that you came into this world with, and it's time for you right now, because with our inclinations, sometimes we romanticize maybe our aspirations, but when we think more rationally about them, like we are within us looking for things that are gonna be leveling, permitting us to level up and grow. And when our mind and body unconsciously, we know that we have an information that is not utilized, we have a natural inclination to go into certain routes, or maybe to go into certain paths in our lives that are going to be permitting us to gain more knowledge, or maybe to harness this initial knowledge that we came into this world with. So follow your inspirations, and this, whatever this particular hobby or activity that you're going to be starting to practice, like even your peers or your teacher or the instructor, like the people that are around you, they're going to be astonished on how fast you are able to learn and advance and maybe develop your capabilities. All right. So how are things going to unfold when it comes to this particular activity? So let's look into maybe from 6 months to a year of practicing, of learning more about this particular hobby or activity. What is going to happen? Oh, this one. Four of Wands. It's going to be something that is familiar to you. You're not going to be feeling like you are outside of your comfort zone. It's going to be like, oh, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. This is really, I feel like it's what I'm supposed to do, and the things that like I'm supposed to develop, like I almost like know them just like the back of my hand. So it's really something that you're gonna develop very fast. And in here, I feel like it's gonna be really like something is gonna click, and you're gonna be like, I feel very comfortable actually doing that, and I really want to advance and maybe leveling up my skills, maybe going even a bit further in the future with those Two of Swords, but in the Four of Wands. But initially, it's not something that you're going to be able to see, or you're going to be able to maybe have a clear idea about. The initial spark, it's going to be absolutely out of curiosity. So let's get some more cards. So 6 months to a year of starting to practice this activity or hobby. What is going to happen? Knight of Wands. Yeah, like I feel a big advancement. And if you are someone that maybe feels a little bit impatient when it comes to developing your own capabilities, I feel like in here, because you're enjoying it in the first place, you're not going to be giving it too much importance. And the Nine of Wands, it's like a big improvement. You're gonna improve a lot, and it's really something that people are gonna voice. Like they're gonna tell you, like, we cannot actually comprehend how far you have come in just 1 year. It's like something. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is the card also of the traveler. So maybe this particular hobby is going to be permitting you to travel. Or with the Page of Wands also is the card of getting into new territories. Maybe even considering, even if it is on the side, considering maybe taking it one step ahead, and maybe starting your own YouTube channel, or starting maybe to get in some sort of a club, maybe that does concerts, or for some of you that would be interested as an example to start practicing an instrument. Maybe you're going to be interested in getting into competitions, into getting maybe out there, like trying to develop your skills even further. And it is really going to be changing. You can see in here, they're all wands. Passion, drive, and fast development. Temperance. Again, there is emphasis in here of you maybe traveling. And the Temperance, it represents the Sagittarius astrological sign. And in here, there is a great emphasis on the possibility of you traveling, going to different places, mingling with different people. And I really feel very strongly that this particular hobby is going to take you far, whatever the case might be. For you, for some of you might take it professionally, some others might keep it as a hobby and also consider it as a side hustle. But this is really I'm hearing you need to be aware of that. You need to be aware of that, and you need to give yourself a chance to dive into unknown territories when it comes to certain capabilities that come to you naturally. One last card. Anything else, please, that you need to know? The happy, the joyful, happiness, fulfillment, interaction, goodwill, and clear communication, friendly persuasion, and self-expression. I really feel like this particular path, or maybe this initiative that you're going to take, it's going to be permitting you to meet very interesting people and interested in the things that you do. I feel like some people that you might meet along the way, they're gonna persuade you maybe to go and take it professionally, or maybe maybe you're gonna meet someone that is willing to mentor you, or maybe to give you a great advice when it comes to how to develop yourself even further. So it's just like this lotus that is in here depicted in this card. Lotus develops under the mud, and this is the situation that I see for you right now. But when it flourishes, it's almost like flourishes like from nothing. Here comes everything. Like here is this lotus that is flourishing from the mud in all its beauty and all its like delicacy. So I feel like in here it's very important for you to give yourself a chance and go for the things that right now maybe you are not aware of. All right. So this is what I have for you, my dear option number one. If you would like your own private reading, you can book it directly through the website that is shared in the description box. You can also comment to let me know what kind of messages resonated with you and which ones resonated with you the most. And for your support, you can subscribe to the channel, you can like the video and share it with people that might find it interesting. And for your daily and weekly messages and monthly giveaways, you can follow me on Instagram. The link to my Instagram and all the links that I have mentioned, again, they are in the description box. So that was your reading. I'm sending you lots of love, and I want to connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my love. So if you have chosen the second option, or the card or the picture of the wheat, welcome guys to your reading. So the first thing that I have heard for you when it comes to what seeds to plant and what you should invest in at this particular moment is to invest in associating yourself with people that might be in the same field, might have the same interests. So if you have maybe certain aspirations to be, this is just as an example, to be a painter, to be a writer, to be whatever the case might be, to be an investor, to be a trader, to be in some sort of a club that connects you with people that might have the same interests as you. So it could be if you are interested in real estate, it really doesn't matter. All that matters for you is association, community, getting with other people. It's like someone that has a field and they plant maybe their seeds. And I feel like when it comes to maybe being neighbors with a lot of different people that have also that have other fields, like when you get together, you unify your resources, you get more information that is going to be valuable to you, and you associate yourself with people that have the same interests and that want to protect the same interests that you have. So I really feel like even for some of you that are, as an example, studying right now, if there is a club or some sort of a community of people that want to be entrepreneurs, this is just an example, or that whatever the case might be, like if you in your mind you have an idea like this is what I want, this is what I want to do, get with people that have the same interests, that are going towards the same direction, that have drive, that have aspirations to make or create something in the future. And I really feel like associate yourself with people that see the future or see themselves as winners and as successful people. And also I feel like for some of you, I'm hearing for this particular option, there are some of you that are already successful and that already you have made the things that you wanted to do in your life, but there are certain things that you are diving into, that you are wanting to get into. I feel like it's very important to you to associate yourself maybe with people that are maybe are in the same club, or something that is going to connect you with people that want that you want to be that you're going to be with in this particular I'm hearing for some of you like adventure. So as an example, if you are an entrepreneur, or if you are, it doesn't matter if you are a professor, if you are a doctor, whatever the case might be, and you might be interested, as an example, in politics, and you want to dive into something, it could be something relatively new for some of you, or for others you might know more, or you might get already have an idea on how to get there. But I feel like it's important for you to associate yourself with certain things that are gonna almost I'm hearing assembling people and connecting and building a community. So look for communities at this particular moment, and look for associations. The moon, and let's get one oracle card. Money. I'm hearing in here knowledge is key for you to get anything that you want. And this card of money is just a symbol. It could be that for some of you, you want to develop your finances, and in here, like, it's the option of developing anything really that you want. It could be for some of you that are already very comfortable, you want to maybe dive into maybe certain new fields. Maybe for some of you like environmentalism, or for others it could be like charity work, it could be like politics, whatever the case might be. With the moon, it's a very solitary card. It's a card of being in the dark. And in here with those two cards, because in here there is this veil that is covering this treasure. And the veil in here, it's like for protection. It's for maybe keeping something that is like of great worth, keeping it from outside sight. So I feel like in here, if you're gonna get with people that are willing to get maybe to talk about information, or talk about things that are gonna be informative to you, it's going to be very important for you to actually get a better idea on what kind of steps you want to take afterwards. And I also feel like when it comes to those two cards, it's not about you wanting to take, but there is also going to be a possibility for you to give. I feel like for you that are watching this reading, you have a lot to give, and you have a lot to contribute in terms of this particular maybe I'm hearing it could be club, it could be whatever the case might be. Look into how you can also contribute. So I feel like people, they appreciate exchange, and they appreciate people giving them things, and they appreciate giving things back. So I really feel like in here you're gonna meet some very, very interesting people. So let's get some cards. Some more clues, please, about what you can do, or what you should invest in. 8 of Swords. And 8 of Swords also is about isolation. So whatever the things that you are interested in right now, or that are going to be a great investment for you at this particular moment, there are things that might call you to get out of being wanting to do things on your own, and to get with other people, and to advance as a group. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. You are a hard worker. You are a hard working person, and you are someone that is capable to build or to get anything that you want in your life. This is very clear to me also with this number 8 in 8. I feel like you're someone that is determined. When you want something, you work hard so that you can achieve it. But I feel like don't underestimate the power of people getting together and wanting to create something, wanting to build something. I feel like you're going to get a lot of encouragement. You're going to get a lot of drive. And if you were to get something, it doesn't really matter what you want to create or where you want to go, or what are the things that you want to dive in. If you were to maybe have it in a certain period of time, I feel like it's gonna be almost like a shortcut in terms of your determination, in terms of your like how fast you might develop or how fast you might get this particular thing that you want to create. And also I feel like for some of you, that this is just also an example, for some of you that want to be writers or that want to be painters, it could be even like getting in some sort of a space where there are other people that are doing the same thing, and it's going to be much easier for you to focus on what you do and to get also like almost like motivation from people that are around you. It could be for some of you also that are students and you don't know how to go about maybe starting to study earlier or starting to do certain things and not accumulate your work until the the week before the exams. Get in some sort of clubs, go to maybe some sort of places where people gather so that they can work, and it's really going to be very motivating to you. It could be even like going to the library and not sitting around in your room and trying to motivate yourself, even if there is it's very difficult for you to get motivated. So really get around people that want the same thing as you. So this is very clear. So what is this? Let's get some messages about this association or this club or this community that you're going to connect with and be a member of. Let's get some cards. What do you need to know about this particular community? Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. And the Ten of Swords. I feel like with those three cards, there is no pressure for you to stay or go. I feel like if you are looking, or if you are gonna start looking for some sort of a community that is gonna allow you maybe to advance in any field really that is important to you at this particular moment, look for associations that are not taxing. So it could be, as an example, that if you were to get out or if you were to get in, like something that is more free, something that is more allowing, and I really feel like if there is any sorts of club where you feel like you need to do certain things or there are some very rigid requirements, I don't see that it's gonna be fruitful to you, or that it's gonna be something that it's gonna really help you. Even if it's gonna help you, there is going to be like an alternative of some sort of a club or association with people that want the same thing, that are gonna be more allowing, that are going to be more so let's just build each other up. And this is really the idea. This is something that maybe it's gonna give you an indication or on where to look or how to go about things while looking for this particular community. Let's look into some predictions. So from 6 months to a year after you're gonna get into this particular community or this particular club, or whatever the case might be, how is it gonna be for you? How are things gonna be for you after you're gonna be associating yourself with those people that have the same interests? How is it gonna be for you? Death card. Temperance. Wow. Three of Cups. This is nice. And the Four of Swords. So first of all, with the Four of Swords, I see a contract. So you might get inspired to get a contract to go. Maybe someone is going to be telling you something that is going to be inspiring you to go for a particular position, or something that is going to be very good to you or good for you. And I feel like with those two cards, as you can see in here, there is this indication of you being maybe working underneath water, just like this Eight of Swords in here. And with this Temperance, it's going up there and flying away. Like this is this imagery of, or maybe this information that you have gotten earlier of you working on your own. It's very good. It's very nice. You are a very hardworking person, but if you were to associate yourself with people that are gonna be allowing you to like go for the things that you want with a lot of more passion and motivation, it's really going to be permitting things to absolutely take off. All right, you might have good friends. You might connect with people that are going to be friends for life. I'm hearing with this Three of Cups, you really are going to be meeting some very interesting people, some people that are going to be there for you to support you, and someone is going to be giving you maybe some sort of a clue or information, or even maybe some sort of maybe an advertisement of someone that wants some particular service, or maybe a company that wants to hire someone that has your capabilities or your skills. Someone is going to be giving you an information that is going to be very valuable to you. But I feel like with this Death card and the Temperance, I feel a great shift in terms of how you approach things. You really are going to start believing in the power of being a group, the power of coming together, wanting to do something together. If, as an example, in the past, you've witnessed certain things that maybe have given you the information that it's better for you to work alone. It's better for you to work maybe in secret, not to share things that are important to you. I feel like in here, you're going to believe in people coming together in building something that is worth having, building something that you can create as maybe friends or colleagues, or something really that is going to be like changing your perspective when it comes to working in groups, in cooperating, in collaborating with other people. So anything else, please, when it comes to this particular investment that you're going to make right now? So anything else? Immobilization. I'm hearing with this number 52, this change is going to give you options. And this is like an opening of options, an opening of thinking about how to approach things differently. I feel like you might be deep down a great collaborator, someone really that is a good communicator as well. And you might not utilize to the best of your capabilities this skill that you have. With this Four of Swords, that actually signifies the same things, with the same thing with this immobilization. I really feel like you might also be perceived or develop certain skills that are gonna allow you to be a better manager, to manage your time, to manage your life, to manage also with this Temperance. I feel like there is a great balance that is going to be that you're gonna allow, or that you're going to be developing in this particular phase. In 6 months from a year, I really feel like you're gonna open your eyes to the power of us, the power of the group, the power of people coming together. All right, and with this card, because it says detachment and acceptance of self and serenity, you're gonna believe that in here also with this yin and yang that is in green in here, I really feel like you're going to believe in the abundance of options that you might get, or you're not going to be actually desperate to get just this particular opportunity. There are a lot of different things that might be offered to you, or that you might see as great opportunities, and you're going to believe in I have this opportunity, but I have also the other opportunity. I have a lot of different things going on for me. So that was your reading, my dear option number 2. Let me know down below how the messages resonated with you and what part of the reason resonated with you the most. If you would like your own private reading, you can book it directly through the website that you shared in the description box. For your support, you can subscribe to the channel, you can like the video and share it with people that might find it interesting. And for your daily and weekly messages and monthly giveaways, you can follow me on Instagram. The link to my Instagram and all the links that I have mentioned, again, they are in the description box. So that was your reading. I'm sending you lots of love and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 3. So if you have chosen the picture of the papaya, welcome guys to your reading. And the first thing that I have heard for you when it comes to the seeds that you might want to plant right now and what you should invest in. First of all, I've heard, is there anything that you know and that you can teach? Anything. It could be that you have maybe some sort of a talent. It could be as simple as, for some of you, maybe to maybe speak different languages, and that you can capitalize on those skills, maybe to start giving certain courses online. Why not? So look into this possibility. It could be your maternal language. It could be anything really that you feel like you can share with others. And for some of you that are wanting to dive into some sort of a field or to dive into some sort of a new endeavor when it comes to your professional life, look into how you can form other people, how you can coach other people. It could be even something that you're going to start doing on the side. So I feel like you have great capabilities to teach and to rely and convey the messages that are going to be allowing other people to get the information that they need. So you could be great teachers, great instructors. It is really something that is going to allow you also to express yourself, express something that you like. So I feel like for some of you, it's already something that you enjoy, maybe teaching others, be a professor, be a teacher. And right now, just if you can take just a piece of paper and just write, what are the things that I can teach others? What are the things that I can convey to others that are going to be permitting them to develop maybe a certain skill? Or maybe it could be for some of you that you don't want maybe to get into this particular new activity with like your name. It could be you can do it anonymously. Like you don't have to put your name, you don't have to put anything. So you can have maybe start sharing certain information on social media, or maybe like open a YouTube channel, whatever the case might be. What are your skills? What is the set of knowledge that you have right now? What are the things that you can communicate to other people? If you can take just a piece of paper and write the things that you can, the knowledge that you have and what you can like communicate to others, and pick just one out of the bunch, the one that you feel the most, that it's something that you like or something that you feel passionate about the most, and start sharing it with others. All right, so let's get some cards right now. What are the seeds that you should plant right now? Let's get one major arcana. The Empress, yeah. You have something within you. It's not something that you're going to look for into, that you're going to learn about, that you already have this knowledge. It's not something that you're going to start learning about. It could be even your maternal language. I mean, whatever the case might be, it's something that you don't have to learn about or nothing. Like, let's get one card. Yeah, baby. So yeah, for now it's like this Empress and the baby. So again, teacher, student, someone that knows a lot about different things, and a newbie, someone that just is diving into a new field, a new maybe the skill that they want to develop. So look into that. I really feel like it's gonna be something that, first of all, you are gonna enjoy, because I feel like you are naturally someone that is very good at teaching people, at conveying the information that people need. And also with this baby, I feel like you might have great experiences, and people are going to look up to you. People are going to be really thankful for the knowledge that you're going to be putting out there. And also I feel like with this flower that is flourishing and that is blooming in here, this one, I feel like you're gonna see yourself, your capabilities in a different way. It is really gonna be an experience that is gonna be good for you, but also for other people. Like everyone is gonna benefit from it, basically. So let's get some more cards. How can you dive into this particular new activity, new endeavor? How can you dive into it? Eight of Wands, the Fool, yeah. It's as simple as listing the things that you know and go for it with this Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is all about communication, and whatever the, like, if you feel whatever your preference, I've heard. The preference, it could be for some of you to start on Instagram. For others of you, it could be on maybe a professional like a platform that is specified to the things that you want to communicate to others. For others, it could be on YouTube. Whatever the case might be, start somewhere and like take a chance when it comes to starting to do this particular activity, because it's really something that you absolutely gonna enjoy. You're gonna have a lot of beautiful memories as well. And with this Eight of Wands, there might be a development when it comes to your own capabilities. I feel like you teaching others is going to permit you to know more and to be more curious and to structure also the information that you are conveying. So you are going to learn as much as other people are going to learn from you. All right, so let's get some more cards. What you might need to know when it comes to this particular new endeavor. How are things gonna be, or what you should take into consideration while diving into this new endeavor. Page of Cups. The Devil. And the Queen of Cups. I feel like with those three cards, don't feel preoccupied or rushed into thinking about the actual outcome with this Devil, and focus more so about, like, it's almost like this Devil needs to come, needs to be taken away. And again, it's the absolute same imagery that we got earlier with the Empress and the baby. We have the Queen of Cups and Page of Cups. So this is what's important. This is what you need to keep in mind. Like, this is the this is the aim. This is the goal. The goal is for you to like mentor others, to convey information that is going to help another person. And I feel like when it comes to the other goals, in terms maybe of you maybe wanting to take it professionally or wanting to change it into more so of a business, it's gonna come, but this is not the focus. The focus is people. The focus is your connection with your students and with people that are gonna come to you with a lot of curiosity. And this is what is gonna be permitting you to develop things little by little into building maybe a brand or building a business around this particular endeavor that you're going to be diving into. All right, so let's look into some predictions. So from 6 months to a year after you're gonna be starting, what is gonna happen 6 months to a year? Eight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Nice. So at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords. Absolutely. So I feel like in here, maybe if you're going to be starting somewhere, there's going to be a departure from this platform to get something on your own. So somewhere where people can connect with you directly, and somewhere where people can, I'm hearing in his Six of Pentacles also can talk about contracts. So as an example, having your own website, because when you buy any sort of a product or a service, it is a contract. So you click on agree on like the terms and services, and this is really what is going to be laid for you in the future. But it's something that is, with this Knight of Wands, is something that is gonna develop. It's gonna develop, and also I feel like people that they're gonna know about you, they're gonna believe in you, they're gonna actually almost follow you in this particular platform. So if you're gonna start on Instagram, and afterwards maybe you're gonna tell people that right now you can go directly to my website, people are gonna go through your website and ask for your services and ask for maybe any sorts of product that you're going to be putting out there. All right. So with this King of Swords, I really feel like it's something that is going to be permitting you to learn you most particularly, and also to permit other people to develop themselves. And also I feel like with those two cards, with the Devil and the King of Swords, is something that is going to be permitting you to build a community. I'm hearing build a community around like some knowledge or something that you feel passionate about, and something that you want to do for a very long time. And I feel like for some of you, you might even feel tempted to take it as your main stream of income, but I feel like it's going to be later on down the road. And also I feel like it's really something inevitable for you maybe to consider having it more so as a business than just a hobby or something that you do for fun. So let's get one more card. Anything else that you need to know about this particular new endeavor? Immobilization. So what I'm seeing in here with this number 52, I feel like things are gonna go for the better when it comes to your skills and capabilities. So I'm hearing in here, don't be hard on yourself. Also with this here, automatic renewal, detachment, acceptance of self, serenity. Don't be too hard on yourself. If sometimes we don't know everything in this whole world, so sometimes when we don't know something, it's like we can look for the information, we can search for it. We can also, if we have maybe students, we can tell them like, I don't know about that, I'm gonna look for it, and then in the next session I'm going to be letting you know of what I'm going to be finding. So it's going to be a learning curve for you as well. So allow it to be, allow this process to unfold in its natural way. And I feel like for you, it's going to be a great learning experience. And also you're going to have a great connection. I really feel like you're going to have a great connection with people that are going to be coming towards you with advice, with certain things that they might have a little bit of confusion about. And with this Eight of Wands, I really feel like you are a natural communicator. This is something that is very clear since the beginning of the reading. So that was your reading, my dear. Option number 3. If you would like to comment down below, I really love reading your comments. So let me know what messages resonated with you and how it relates to your current situation. And if you would like your own private reading, you can book it directly to the website that is shared in the description box. For your support, you can subscribe to the channel, you can like the video and share it with people that might find it interesting. And for your daily and weekly messages and monthly giveaways, you can follow me on Instagram. The link to my Instagram and all the links that I have mentioned, again, they are in the description box. So that was your reading. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear. Option number 4. So if you have chosen the fourth picture, welcome guys to your reading. So the first thing that I have heard for you when it comes to what seeds to plant at this particular moment, the first thing that I have heard is let it be. Let it be. And it's kept repeating. It's kept repeating in my mind. I really feel like most particularly for you, my dear option number 4, your energy is your money, is your abundance, is your prosperity. And not only in terms of finances, it's part of it, but also abundance in your life in general, abundance in meeting people that you want to connect with and having the experiences that you want to have in this life. Your energy is, I'm hearing your energy is gold. So let it be, let it be, let it be. So I feel like now it's almost crucial for you to sit down and feel like in which way you are giving away a part of you or a part of your energy that is almost dissipated or that is absolutely wasted. So I'm not talking about resting, enjoying your life, having fun. Those things are important. You sleeping, relaxing, taking a nap, going for a coffee just for the sake of it, going for a walk, enjoying certain moments with people that you care about and people that are fun and good for you energetically. This is something that is very positive, and it's not what I'm talking about. I'm hearing complaining, undying complaining, someone that never learns. I feel like you always have been the shoulder that people were crying on, and it's time for you really to ask the tough questions. Are you doing them any good? Are you doing yourself any good? And I'm hearing that for some of you in this particular option, like asking yourself the questions that have a connection with your own well-being is almost something that you have rarely asked in your life, or for some of you, it's not something that you felt like you were supposed to do. You were supposed to be there for others. You were supposed to give. You were supposed to be benevolent. You were. But for yourself, it wasn't this side of you, like to be there for others. You rarely were there for yourself. I really feel like it's time for you to ask the real questions, the tough questions, because again, it was very clear since the beginning, like your energy is it can build anything that you want in your life, but also your lack of energy in dissipating it on things that do not matter and are not fruitful, not to you, not to others. It's gonna actually gonna be such a waste. This is what I have heard. So if you connect with people that are draining, you need to take it seriously. Like take your energy seriously, and you're gonna be really astonished on how things are going to be shifting and transforming in your life. So your priority right now in the seeds that needs to be planted in here is how to recharge yourself and how to harness like this power that you have within you to utilize it for something that is worth having, and not to waste it on things that are gonna be there like today, tomorrow, and next year and forever. So for certain people, as an example, and I feel very strongly this in this particular reading, this has a lot to do with people, with connections, with the relationships, with family members, or even friends for some of you. If you have certain people that are afterwards, when you connect with them and afterwards you feel like you just want to sleep, you just want to take a nap, you feel absolutely drained, start asking the tough questions right now. Like start really looking at things from your own perspective, because you always were looking from other people's perspective. I want to be there for others. I want to do this for others. But let's just look into it right now from another perspective. So what do you need to know about the seeds that needs to be planted right now? What you should invest in? The Empress. I'm hearing the powerhouse. Powerhouse. So really, the more that you concentrate on liberating yourself from malady, liberating yourself from people that are like that. And I'm not saying it in a good or bad way, not at all. like certain people, no matter how much you are trying to tell them that they need to do something better for your for in their life, that you want to take care of them, they see themselves that way, and they're gonna continue until hopefully something is gonna happen in their life, maybe to open their eyes of how much they have been wasting their time, and how much they have been also like dwelling in negativity, dwelling in seeing things like it's almost like it's sunny, it's beautiful outside, life is good, but this person, they're laying in here and they are closing the windows, and they just don't. Some people, they obviously, when we are in a certain way, it's for a very good reason. Maybe they have learned this when they were younger, or maybe this is how they see life, or how they have understood life to be. But when it comes to you, like, you really need to question the connections that you have right now. Ace of Swords. Be honest. Be honest with yourself. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like with this Seven of Pentacles, it is really a process that it's gonna allow you to shift your perspective progressively. And I feel like also with those two cards, I'm hearing a very clear example. So maybe it's about one particular person that is watching right now. But what I'm hearing is that it could be maybe a family member that you know that they don't have the best intentions, but you are together just for the sake of keeping the family together. Or this is an uncle, there is nothing I can say, this is an aunt, this is like this and that. I really feel like there is a need for you to come with the sort of truth. There is a need for you to be truthful and to recognize who are the people that want your best interest, and other people maybe that are not good for you, not for the short run, not for the long run. You're just keeping together, keeping each other in a very toxic relationship. Toxic to you, but also toxic to them, because they keep themselves in the way that they are. This is not a good place to be in. This is not something that we wish upon anybody. But they are here because they know and they see that they get something back, that there is some sort of a codependent dynamic that is allowing them and keeping them in this place. So I feel like you being honest, you actually saying or stating things more in a transparent way, it's going to help them as well, maybe to change their perspective, or maybe to just question certain things that they have been doing. All right. So anything else, please, about this, what you need to invest in? Anything else, please? What do you need to know about the things that you need to invest in at this particular moment? Six of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Yeah. And the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like in here, focus on balance in your relationships, because I feel like in certain relationships, unfortunately, we can only be losers. We cannot win, and they cannot win as well. So really question the connections that you have. And I feel like with those two cards, in this particular option, we got certain things that are more practical and more like direct and clear when it comes to other options. But in here, it's more so like a shift in terms of how you utilize your own powers. And I feel like with this Empress, it's almost like someone that, this is just an example, someone that is a brilliant pianist, a brilliant, absolutely great musician, the best in the world. And they apply for competitions that are for like newbies, beginners. This is what I see. I feel like for you, you are again a powerhouse. This is something that I feel very strongly. So when it comes to you more particularly, the more that you're going to focus on your own energy, I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, the more you things are going to be almost developing towards a more balanced life. And also you might get inspired to get into something new, to have new projects. People are going to come towards you that are going to give you maybe new information, that are going to be opening your eyes maybe to new ideas. I really feel like your life is transforming if you were to take into consideration just how valuable your energy is and how good it is going to be for you and for everyone involved if you were to utilize it in your own good, because it's really something I'm hearing like it's something that is natural. Even if you feel sometimes that, oh, I shouldn't really like think about myself, I should also think about this person and that person. Like it's almost like a web, like everything is interconnected and everything. Like if I move this, like if this gonna move, like is this person gonna be okay? Like you're thinking about others to a point of really neglecting your own desires and neglecting yourself, generally speaking. But in here, it's really very important for you to take a chance on yourself and really like believe that when you are gonna start taking yourself seriously, life really is going to be surprising you. Like let's get into predictions, because I'm really getting eager right now. I want to know. So let's see, from 6 to a year of you taking one step at a time and setting some good boundaries, maybe not allowing others to pour their negativity on you. Let's see. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the card of boundaries, yes. Eight of Pentacles. And the Queen of Swords. Wow. Now, this is major. I feel like your self-respect is going to be very clear and visible. And a lot of different things are going to be signifying or giving you signals that you are on the right track, I'm hearing. So I feel like with this Queen of Swords, first of all, I'm hearing in terms of your skills, in terms of who you are as a person, there are a lot of different things that are going to be shifting towards you, maybe being taken very seriously, maybe given certain new opportunities, people trusting you, maybe with businesses or projects, maybe getting into a managerial role or something that is going to be really elevating you in some sort of way. It could be also people believing in your skills, in your intelligence, in your intellect, generally speaking, maybe even through like getting out there and presenting certain things. Like I really feel like with this Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, your career, like it's you're gonna witness it most in your career and in your finances. And with those two cards, I feel like you're gonna connect with people that are coming towards you with this energy of balance, and not so much with this energy of let's get what we can from you and move on to the next person or move on to the next best thing. The key message in this whole reading is boundaries. And I'm hearing boundaries also with yourself. Like sometimes you tell yourself, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's fine. Like even if it is not fine, even if you feel deep down that it doesn't feel right, I don't like it. But you keep telling yourself this story of, oh, it's just one time. Oh, it's okay. I'm going to do it this time. Like next time, I'm not going to do it. Set strong boundaries. And this is a process. Don't feel rushed into maybe doing certain things that you don't feel comfortable doing at this particular moment, but this is the goal. And again, your whole life, and even those people right now that you are thinking about, they are going to benefit from this particular process that you are going through. Any other message, please, of what's coming towards you when it comes to your life, if you were to take this information into consideration, please? Oppression. Yeah. I really feel like when you're gonna reach this energy of the Queen of Swords, you're gonna look back, and with those scrolls and this darkness, it's like the energy of the Five of Swords. You're gonna look back and see the truth in the matter. Like when you are in here, you cannot see the darkness around you. You can only see this light that is in your hand. You have the best intentions. You want the best for everybody, but look at the place where you are at. It says in here restriction, like being tired, depression, diminution of resources. So really for you, most particularly, it could be the case that for someone else it's not the case, but for you that are watching this reading, it says in here a decrease of resources, and in here it says restriction and fatigue. So really your energy has a lot to do with your abundance, and this is really something that has been very clear all around, like in those cards, and since like from the get-go. And I feel like with this 47, re-establishing those great boundaries, it's gonna be connecting you even further to your spirit guides, and it's gonna also permit you to get certain messages and inspirations clearly. I feel like the clutter, it's gonna depart from your life. I wanted to get one more card to get some more details, like what is the thing that is gonna be benefiting you the most? What is the best thing, the most important and beneficial thing that is gonna come out of? And this one fell on the floor, and look at that, the sun. Like from the darkness to the sun. And I feel like with those cards, because we have gotten the message of people being in the dark, you allowing yourself to be the sunny, happy, joyful person that you are meant to be, is going to allow others also to open their eyes on the misery that they are putting themselves in. So it's not only beneficial for you, even if in the short run, maybe those people, they're not going to understand, but in the long run, it's something that is going to be beneficial for everybody. All right. So that was your reading, my dear option number 4. If you would like to comment down below, I always really, really love reading your comments. So let me know which part of this reading resonated with you. And for your personal readings, if you would like your own personal reading, you can book it directly through the website that is shared in the description box. For your support, you can subscribe to the channel, you can like the video and share it with people that might find it interesting. And for your daily and weekly messages and monthly giveaways, you can follow me on Instagram. The link to my Instagram and all the links that I have mentioned, again, they are in the description box. So that was your reading. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will connect with you next time. Bye.